Hello and welcome to your daily read for those who need. So today we're taking a look at doing a soulmate spread. We're going to find out what's going on in your connection and what is your future together. So if you just give me a minute while I prepare your deck. As you can see, I'm using two tarot decks that's been combined into one big one because I'm going to split the table into two halves, okay? One half for your energy and then the other half for your person's energy, okay? And obviously I just feel that using two of the same deck is really, really good for this type of reading. Just in case your energy is mirroring each other, you know, we're going to be able to see that really, really clearly. Right, so let's find out what is your perspective on this particular soulmate connection. What is their perspective on the connection? What are your intentions towards them? What are their intentions towards you? What is the short-term outcome? What is the long-term outcome? And of course, we're going to be pulling advice and guidance and healing messages as well. Okay, right, so what's going on for our collective soulmates connections, please? What is going on for our collective's soulmates connections? Okay. Right, so that's a cue for me to stop shuffling. Okay, so your perspective on this connection is the Three of Coins and the Page of Coins. Their perspective on the connection is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Coins. Your intentions towards them is the Star and the Eight of Cups. Their intentions towards you is the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. The short-term outcome, just give me a minute, I have to pause a second so I can move the cards or I'm not going to have enough space to put everything on. Right, so the short-term outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. The long-term outcome is the Devil. And your advice is the Eight of Wands. Interesting. The overall energy is the Two of Swords. Okay, so the overall energy, I feel that someone is definitely needing to take the initiative with this particular connection, for sure, okay? At the moment, neither is taking the initiative, okay? It's kind of like an assumption that the other person's going to do it, all right? And that's coming from both sides of the table. It's like you're assuming that they're going to take the initiative and they're assuming that you're going to take the initiative, and because of that particular assumption, it means that neither is taking the initiative. That's why it's Two of Swords, okay? It's like it's neither here nor there. Like, at the moment, it's not going anywhere because nobody's taking that initiative. Everybody's being really sort of standoffish, you know. That's Two of Swords energy. Now, your perspective on the connection, Three of Coins and the Page of Coins. So in your perspective, it's like, do you know what? This could actually work. This could work out. And then there's a message of some kind of olive branch. Maybe you're considering opening up the lines of communication with this person or offering them something, probably inviting them out somewhere, okay? You're considering taking that initiative, which we've just been speaking on. You see, your Three of Coins is teamwork, project building, collaboration, right? Working together. And then your Page of Coins is a small offering. It can also be a student. It's learning something. So when you combine those energies, it's telling us that you're certain that this connection can go places. And with it being earth energy, it's like, yeah, this is something that is grounded, it's real, it has so much potential, but at the moment it's still in the stages of just being potential. Okay, it's like no one's actually done anything with that potential yet, so at the moment it isn't going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's that energy that's coming through. It's like this is going to take both parties to work together on this. Their perspective of the connection, Ten of Swords and Eight of Coins, which is really interesting because either they are freshly out of something or they're freshly dealing with something like an ongoing situation that is coming to an end, or they have assumed that this particular connection isn't going to go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Because it's Ten of Swords. That's a painful ending. So I don't know if this is someone brand new that we're looking at here, or if this is someone that you've already had dealings with and it didn't work out in the past. Okay, it could be either. So again, you just have to use your discernment, but this indicates that their perspective on this right now is they're not quite ready at the moment, but that doesn't mean to say that they're not going to be ready in the future, because it came out with the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is self-improvement in this particular context. It's hard work, it's dedication, it's being focused on what they're doing at the time. So it's like their perspective, they are probably not looking at an emotional engagement right now with someone else, because at the moment they're dealing with something else. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like they're saying, I can't invest in this connection at the moment, but give me some time to work through this, and I will get back to it. I will come back to this. I need to revisit it at some point. However, right now, I got to focus on this. Okay, so that's their perspective. Okay, they're probably coming out as something long term, or maybe you've come out as something long term. Again, you have to use your discernment, okay, because it is a general read. There's a whole multitude of different ways that we can read this energy, okay. That's why I've just got to give you the strongest messages that are coming through, right? Your intentions towards them is the Star and the Eight of Cups. So you fully intent on nurturing something with them, okay? And yeah, you probably do know a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes in their life, because it's come out with the Eight of Cups. So this feels like you don't want to wait for them, but you will if you have to. Do you know what I mean? That's how this is reading for me. That's your intent. So, I mean, as long as you're not planning on putting your life on pause for this person, then okay. You know, I definitely don't encourage anybody to put their life on pause for anyone else, like, ever. But you just, I mean, your energy is coming out as being incredibly respectful. Really respectful. Because it's like, yeah, you know a little bit of their situation. You know the reasons why that they can't invest in the connection with you right now. You're not happy about it per se, but you know, you're not holding any grudges against them for it either. It's like, yeah, do you know what? If I have to be patient and wait for a wee bit, then I'll do that out of respect for them. That's this energy, okay? So your intent towards this individual is very, very good, very understanding, very kind. Their intent towards you, Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah. So they fully intend on exploring the possibilities of this particular connection with you. They fully intend on it, okay? This individual, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but this energy is coming out like they feel that you're their twin flame, okay, for some of you, not all of you. And your Page of Cups, in this particular deck, is very, very gentle, okay? You're probably dealing with an individual who is maybe a bit of a gentle giant of a person, you know, someone who you wouldn't necessarily put their face next to the word sensitive or sensitivity, but honestly, this person is a very sensitive individual, even if they don't show it. Okay, that's why I'm getting the word gentle giant with this page of cups, and yeah, of course, it is illustrated with an actual giant. Um, this person's got a big heart, okay, and their intention towards you is equally as honourable as your intentions towards them, okay. It is basically saying that, look, right now they're not wanting to drag you into their Ten of Swords energies that they're currently going through, which is very mindful of them and very respectful. So, I mean, honestly, this energy is beautiful. It's very, very respectful on both sides of the table. Your short-term outcome, Wheel of Fortune. Fate's karma destiny, things moving in the right direction, and you can see that it's a beautiful atmosphere. I mean, your Wheel of Fortune is a big energy anyway. It is big on the optimism also, but in this particular deck, even more so, okay? And of course, with all the butterfly symbology, something's changing up with this connection for the better, okay? It's a positive change, a positive transformation. So you're going through your own private transformations, as are they, okay? And things are actually moving in the right direction, okay? You might actually find, for the short term, that this person is going to kickstart something sooner than you would have anticipated, okay? The long-term outcome for this connection is the devil energy. So I am absolutely needing to clarify that one, just as we can double check the intent behind the devil energy, because as you'll all know, the devil energy can be a lot of different things, okay? It can be addictions, it can be possessiveness, it can be controlling, it can be temptations, okay? So we need to find out. It can also be like an unbreakable bond. And that, yes, it can be unhealthy to have that unbreakable bond with someone, but it can also be very healthy as well to have an unbreakable bond with someone. It all depends on who you are and what your perspective is. Right, can you clarify the intent? Thank you. Okay, so Four of Swords reversed, Strength reversed, Four of Wands in the upright, and the Knight of Swords also in the upright. So the long-term outcome. Okay, now we know what the devil energy is all about. Long term, either you or they, most likely they, are still going to be tied in to something. That something is the thing that they are currently dealing with that Ten of Swords. Okay, if that's another partner that they're dealing with, they're still going to be dealing with that situation for the long term. So it's probably one of these scenarios where they've separated from someone, but the divorce hasn't yet been finalised. And that divorce is being dragged out for as long as possible by the person that they are dealing with. Okay? That's how this energy is reading to me, straight up. The devil, clarified with Four of Swords reversed, Strength reversed, Four of Wands upright, and Knight of Swords upright. Okay? Their ex or their soon-to-be ex does not want to surrender control over this person that you're dealing with. They do not. That's the devil energy for the long-term outcome. So it's time for you to figure out how you feel about that, okay? Because it's not within your power to do anything about that, right? It's up to them to take it through the legal avenues, the correct avenues, okay? Because they are dealing with someone who, let's be honest, is quite controlling and very abusive, okay? And that's not an easy connection to break free from. That's why it's the devil energy in the upright position, alright? So their situation is not a clean-cut situation. It's not one of these where it's just like, oh, just walk away from them and stay away from them. You know, it is really not as simple as that for this person at all, okay? They're going to be tied up in that for the foreseeable. They are dealing with a very, very angry ex who does not want to see that 4 of Wands that they've currently got, the commitment that they've currently got, being destroyed, because that means that they would have lost control over your person. Yeah, Strength reversed, four of Swords reversed. They're dealing with someone who is desperate to retain control over them. And that's why it's showing up in your long-term outcome, okay? Your advice, 8 of Wands, fast action. It's momentum also. Your long-term, your advice. My brain's all fizzled because I'm still dealing with this sickness. So I'm getting like really bad brain fog and getting my words mixed up quite a lot. So I do apologise. Anyway. Your advice is be prepared to have, I would say, a lot of shit coming your way. Be prepared to have a lot of things thrown in your direction, okay? So you're going to have to be resilient, okay? You're going to have to allow the angry person that they are dealing with, allow anything and everything that they say or do towards you out of anger, jealousy, resentments, allow it to sort of wash over you, okay? Don't let it land on you, okay? It's like they say, like water off a duck's back, okay? Start planning for your future as well with this 8 of Wands, and start seeing what actions you can put into place right now that the future version of you and your soulmate over here can benefit from, okay? It's fast movement, fast action. It can indicate air travel as well. In modern day, that can be like getting on an aeroplane, flying away, putting distance between yourself and someone else. You know, it can be like moving on type thing, but it's also messages and communication, okay? So make sure you keep the lines of communication open with this person, all right? All of that sort of thing. That's all coming out in your advice. Right, what else have you got for our collective, please? Oh shit. They're also saying, with this being your advice, they're saying, only listen to what comes out of the horse's mouth. Don't listen to third-hand or second-hand information. Okay, so if your soulmate didn't say it, and it's coming from the angry person that they're currently dealing with, then don't listen to it. Okay. Right. What else for our collective, please? What else for our collective? Thank you. 2323, endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. So recognize certain patterns, okay? Recognize healthy patterns and unhealthy patterns, okay? Recognize both sides of the coin. There is some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Yeah. So basically it's a reminder that, look, because you are patiently waiting for this person and they're saying, look, if nothing changes, don't put your own life on hold, okay? It's really important that you keep living your own best life, and when this person's ready to catch up to you, they will, okay? So it's that. And then 0440, so you've got a mirrored number that's coming through. The gut feeling. So what is it that your gut feelings are trying to convey to you? Okay, intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It is more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Interesting. Yeah, I don't feel that your soulmate, well, the person that your soulmate is currently dealing with is being respectful to your soulmate's wishes, especially with them trying to keep them bound in their current situation when it's as clear as day that they do not want to be in that current situation. Okay, they're going. It's like they're doing things against your soulmate's free will. Now, it's your soulmate's duty to ensure that they keep their free will. Okay, it's their duty to make sure that this person doesn't tread all over their boundaries. It's their duty to stand up for themselves. You're not going to be able to do that on their behalf. Okay, and you could be feeling frustrated about that fact. Okay, so temporarily take yourself out of the situation because 3's a crowd. Let them two sort out and split and do all the divisions and assets and everything, all the messy stuff. Let them do that while you're living your best life. Okay, like I said, when this one's ready to catch up to you, they will. Okay. But yeah, the person that your soulmate's currently dealing with, they're not being respectful at all to everyone else's autonomy. They're definitely not, because they're incredibly controlling and dominating. Karma is absolutely going to bite them in the ass. Like 100%. Okay. Right, what else for our collective, please? Right, so this final deck, obviously if you're not into swearing or sarcasm, then you don't have to listen, because this is one of my cheeky decks that I like to use at the end of the read, just to put a little bit of light-hearted energy back in, okay? What advice do you have for our collective? What advice do you have for our collective, please? Thank you. Nice. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. So that's all about making sure that you've met your own needs. Make sure that you're taking good care of yourself, okay? You do you right now, okay? And then it says, enough said. Yeah. So you do you at this point in time. Make yourself a priority right now, okay? Instead of making them a priority. But yeah, that is what I have for you today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.